Hi Taurus, how are you guys? Spiritual Barbie here. Welcome back to my channel. How's it going? Alright, so I'm gonna jump into the spread. Okay. Root of the reading, Six of Pentacles. Recent past, the Magician. I like her. Present energy is the Star reverse. Just got a little grim. Present energy is the Star reverse. Challenge and the focus is the Three of Pentacles. I think we're not really sure if we want to keep working on something. Conscious thoughts is the Ten of Cups. Not upright, not reverse. I don't think we're too happy. But the desires is the Four of Wands. Hey, let's go. All right, we're gonna leave this for at the end of the reading. I want to focus on this stuff here. That's how I'm doing it this week. Okay. All right. So boom, distant past. I like that. We're balanced. Okay. We're balanced in give and take. All right. We're balanced in dark and light. We're balanced in spending and saving. Very nice. We're balanced in boundaries, so you know what we give to others energetically and versus you know stopping when we're done giving, when we don't have enough to give, knowing how to set up proper boundaries. This took time for you, which is odd. There must have been people who were very close to you, because that's not Taurus does not have trouble being grounded like that. Come on, Taurus. So yeah, in the recent past, we had the Magician. I think a lot of you guys were either trying to fix something in a particular relationship, manifest something in a particular relationship, or you were trying to manifest a relationship, manifest love, manifest the love of your dreams. Let's go, baby. Let's see what this is about. All right. So this is about the King of Wands. Y'all see him? He's not upright. Everybody showing up in a lackluster energy. Everybody showing up true and true. This quarantine got everybody showing up who they really are. All right. And we got the Hierophant. So I feel like you were trying to manifest somebody committing to you more and being more there. But I feel like they weren't really there all the time. But they weren't that bad. The King of Wands, he's not that. When he's reversed, he's a nightmare. He's a nightmare. Oh my God, when he's reversed. But when he's not upright, but he's not reversed, we could deal with him. He's a person. Nobody's perfect. He's a person. He has his good days, he has his bad days. But I think you're trying to manifest a higher form of commitment, either a marriage, maybe moving in together, an engagement. Maybe you guys were engaged, but he wasn't really trying to take you to the altar. Wink, wink. You know what I'm trying to say? And I think you were definitely focused on bringing that in. Right? Let's have a look at why. Because your intention for your intention is everything. So let's see why you were doing this. And the reason why is the High Priestess reverse. Oh. I'm hearing impatient, but I'm also hearing not trusting yourself. I'm also hearing maybe some of you guys are, listen, I don't know how long you've been with this person. Maybe you heard this person cheated on you. This already happened. Maybe you heard they cheated on you. You heard some big secret from them. Something that was hidden came out to light. Or High Priestess, this is messy. I feel like somebody cheated on somebody. And I think you tried to manifest a commitment from them from a place of, oh, they cheated on me. So I want them back. But this was the recent past. I want them back, but I want them to be more committed. This is a little messy. I'm sorry. You know how much I love the mess. I want to look a little deeper into that High Priestess. Yeah, I really feel like they hurt you, baby. I really feel like they hurt you. High Priestess reverse is like secrets galore. Oh my God. Girl, you should see the people. Like, I do so many readings. I'm like, damn. But you know, I'm not gonna share that on here. I don't share people's stuff, and I don't judge them either. We all got something messy going on in our lives, you know. And it's just it is what it is. You know, you can't take life too seriously, and you also can't take what somebody does too seriously either. Now, the good news is that he's not a horrible person. He's not like mentally incapable of love, but I just feel like he has his own woundings, and he doesn't really know how to treat people because he has his own woundings. But it has nothing to do with you. But I feel like you're trying to fix it. The magician is Mr. Fix-It. Mr. and Mrs. Fix-It is the magician. And I feel like you're doing because of your family, or maybe you have kids, because I see the 10 of Cups here. I see the 4 of Wands. I see children here and pets and stuff. So, and a home. So I feel like you have children with this person, or you have, you know, things already set up, and that's why you're trying to fix it. You know, I don't know. Trust was betrayed. The High Priestess reverse is betrayal of trust. And it really deeply hurt you, and you're just trying to fix it. Or you're trying to manifest a new commitment from someone else. Some of you guys, maybe you weren't trying to get back with this person, you're trying to manifest a new commitment. I don't know. Whatever. And this could also be for some of you guys if this was like a father figure and you saw him do this to your mother. Because these readings, these energies go way back and then they repeat themselves. Energy is energy. It's so interesting. That's why people spend their whole life studying energy, because it's so interesting. So it could even be your father. Maybe it was this way. And if he's not, then don't take it personal. It's not you. It's not for you. But maybe your father, maybe he wasn't perfect. And I don't mean to disrespect, but maybe he wasn't perfect. And you realize, you know, I want somebody who's going to be like my father in certain aspects, but not like him in other aspects. So we're trying to manifest true love. You know, we're trying to manifest real commitment, baby. But I feel like in the present, that's where it all goes downhill. The star is reversed. So that's the lack of faith. That's no faith. That's no belief. It's not believing in higher guidance. And I tend to see earth signs have a very hard time with judgment energy. I mean, with star energy. People who are too into this current reality, or too into material things, which earth signs, you guys are material. You guys are earth. So that's kind of how God made you guys. They have a harder time with the star energy than someone who is more in an airy vibration, or someone who is even more fiery, because that's just not your element. But you made a wish and it's coming true, but you don't believe it's coming true. Why? I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at why. Some of you guys, your non-belief in this coming true could have manifested in the form of you staying in a toxic situation. Now remember, if somebody is cheating on you up and down, the High Priestess was all the way reversed. So that's all the way cheating on you crazy. The High Priestess reverse is something crazy. It can represent even cancer. You discovering you have cancer or something. So it's not something that's small. So it's a really big betrayal. And I feel like this could manifest in the form of you staying with someone or trying to get back with someone who is not very good for you. But what that really means is that you don't have faith. The reason why is because of the 6 of Wands. It could be, the 6 of Wands could very well be ego. It could be that you're trying to save face, is what my mom always says. Or like kind of what people say where I'm from, like you're saving face or you're showing face. You know, like you're trying to save how people view you. Or, you know, it could also be just a confidence thing. The 6 of Wands represents confidence. You lacking confidence. All right. In freeing yourself from toxicity, or in freeing yourself from, the devil is, you know, unhealthy boundaries, unhealthy situations, things that keep us in karmic loop. The devil is karma. The devil is suffering. So you feeling like you don't have the confidence to break out of something, or you can't. But it's funny because this card is upright. The 6 of Wands is upright. So how are you struggling with that? I think mentally. I think you pretty much already have it in the bag, but you just, your mentality, your thoughts, like It could be your subconscious thoughts. It could even be somebody around you. The Queen of Swords could represent somebody in your environment even who's a naysayer, a nasty lady. Now, the Queen of Swords, she's not reversed. She's not an animal. She's not a savage. She's just this hurt woman who doesn't realize that she's hurt. That's the Queen of Swords. But she's not all the way crazy, because when she's reversed, she just is not having a grasp on reality, or she's really, really damaged. I feel like this lady is either aware that she kind of needs some mental help, or if this is your, or if they're saying therapy, or if this is your inner dialogue, then maybe you're aware that, you know, I need some therapy. So that's why it's not reversed, because you're not unaware of the fact that your view is not super positive. But I feel like everything else is in the bag. Like, you already know, you already feel confident, you already conquered this devil. But there's something in you that needs therapy. Maybe it's old behavioral patterns, it's old beliefs that you're holding on to for dear life that didn't serve you then, don't serve you now. And I think that this star reverse, it's paranoia. It's just feeling like, oh, it's not going to happen. Or if you meet someone, you're like, oh no, they're just like my ex. But it's like, but that's your thoughts. You just got to go talk to someone, or, you know, pray more. You know, you just have to pay attention to your mind. That's why I say therapy, because when you're sitting in therapy, you're talking about your thoughts, you're talking about your feelings. And in that, you're paying attention to the thoughts that are always going around in your head, that most times when we're just on autopilot, we're not aware that those thoughts are kind of in our head. Okay, so Taurus, I think you're trying. I think you did a lot of work in the recent past to come to a place where the devil's reversed. Congratulations. I love seeing that card reversed. I really like seeing the devil reversed, because that's amazing. That's breaking out of generational karma. That's breaking out of curses and stuff. You know, it can feel like a curse when the devil is in your life, or when it's showing up like this. It feels like a curse. But you're really breaking out of that, which is amazing. But you're having a little bit of a hard time with your mental processes. So definitely see if you could talk to someone. If you have a friend, reach out to a friend who, you know, has gone through the same thing, or a friend who, you know, listens to you and is, you know, very honest, but also very compassionate as well. Who's not like a toxic person, you know what I mean? Someone who's very grounded. All right, so let's have a look at this Three of Pentacles energy. That's your challenge and your focus is the Three of Pentacles. I think you're working on stuff. You're definitely working on new projects. It's not easy for you to work on them right now. I feel like there's things that are definitely in your way. I think that's just the quarantine, what's going on right now. It's getting in the way a little bit. It can make you a little frustrated. Maybe you're already seeing someone new. Some of you guys could be already seeing someone with the Three of Pentacles. You're already dating someone, getting to know someone. But it's frustrating because maybe travel is blocked, or you guys really can't do what you like to do. Ace of Wands, we all know what that is. And the Page of Wands, it could just be traveling, doing fun stuff together, you know, working out together, you know, doing creative stuff together, you know, travel, getting to know each other, just having fun. A night on the town, it's like, it's hard. It's a little hard, okay? But don't lose faith because of that, because I feel like, you know, it's like spirit and the universe is really in your reading, trying to heal you, trying to help you manifest, you know, trying to help you heal, all that stuff. But your mindset, even though it's not that bad, even though you're aware that it's not very good, it's still blocking your blessings in some way, whether it's a blessing through healing or a blessing through a wish coming true, which the star always leads to a wish coming true. But first, your mindset has to change a little bit for the wish to come true sometimes. You know, so the star comes to you, it's always a blessing, but you're not really letting it in currently because your mindset, all right? And once again, it comes from trauma. All right, so, and I feel like you did a lot of work, so I'm not trying to say you didn't do work, but the star is clearly reversed in my face. I have to pay attention to that. Your conscious thoughts and or desires, you're just not happy. All right, your family could just be not happy. Maybe your family's seen happier days. Or, you know, your kids, maybe you have a son and he's kind of having trouble emotionally. Like I'm saying, it's not the worst, but you know it could be better. Because what you want, your desires, is the Four of Wands, right? Your desires is stability, is celebration, is being happy in the moment. And we're not going to pretend like this is happy in the moment, even though it's not like doomsday right now. But this is what you want. And in the recent past, you sat in this energy, the creator energy. So yeah, don't stop desiring this, because you started manifesting something. So stay with what you want, you know? So it is good to pay attention to this, but it's something that it will pass. It will pass. All right, so after all this stuff is going on, your near future energy, it's all this stuff is leading to it. And your near future energy is a Six of Cups, which is cute, okay? This is a great love energy. Trust me, it is. All right, so it could be, you know, connecting with people that you love, or possibly that special person. Getting creatively inspired. Some of you guys, I met someone very special to me in this energy as a Six of Cups. So you could meet someone amazing for you in this energy. Some of you guys could meet someone this week, possibly online, all right, or maybe at the grocery store or something. Someone that you used to know, or someone who is just a soulmate. You know, this is still very positive, okay? But I don't feel like it's really gonna materialize as of right now. But I feel like some of you guys are meeting a soulmate this week. I feel like some of you guys are actually meeting a soulmate this week. The Lovers is here. And if you're not meeting someone, and maybe you already have someone in your life, you could be rekindling things and getting to a place where, if this is someone you already knew, which you would already know if this is someone you already knew. If you're praying or you're trying to manifest and you both are together working on your situation, then, you know, maybe currently you're feeling like a lack of faith right now, because maybe you feel like this person will never change, but maybe they're trying to change, especially if they're Gemini. They really are trying to change. The Magician is here, so they really are trying to change. And the Lovers is here. They really are. But maybe you're having a hard time believing that they are trying to change because of everything that happened before in the past, and you're still kind of scarred by that, which is natural. But I feel like in the near future, which I like, you guys could be talking about the past again and reminiscing and kind of just going to a very good place. This is such a nice energy. It's kind of like when you maybe, especially as the Queen of Swords, when you're sitting in that energy, this woman has been through so much. This is like the divorce queen. You know, this is the woman who's been through a lot of trauma and has learned lessons in love a very harsh way. Has probably, you know, had an emotionally unavailable parent, or had a, you know, grew up in a situation where she had to get logical very early on, you know, to save herself. It's what kept her alive. And so, you know, the Six of Cups is a breath of fresh air, because it's kind of like she's going back to when she was innocent. She's going back to before she had to have a guard up and a sword in her hand, you know, because that's what life asked of her. And she's going back to a place now where she's just reminiscing, or she's with someone who she, you know, just feels really at peace with. And the reason why this is happening is because of the Lovers. All right? You still need to do some internal work. There still needs to be some work done on yourself. There still needs to be some inner reflection that needs to go on with you. But I genuinely feel like with the Lovers here, it's all coming together. Seriously. Some of you guys, if, you know, this is a connection that's been long standing and you guys kind of ended things, you know, and maybe it wasn't the best, it's like you both were mirroring each other and you're both doing some internal work. And so it's reflecting now that you made some positive changes. You're moving in a positive direction. So it's showing up in the relationship now, but it's not fully materializing yet because there still needs to be some work done. But if you're single and you've never been with anybody, or this is a new person that's coming into your life, then some of you guys are meeting a twin flame this week, a soulmate. Some of you guys are, you know, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Some of you guys are meeting a twin flame this week. But it's not going to materialize yet. I can't say it again and again and again because there still needs to be some inner reflection. I don't think you want to do the hermit. You want to be with this person. You want to be together. You want it to happen already, but there still needs to be some internal reflective work, Taurus. There's just really needs to still be that work. I'm sorry, it does. And it's so that you guys can come together and it could really be beautiful. And Lovers' relationships really change the world. So this relationship is supposed to change the world in some way. Either it's, you know, maybe somebody who wasn't the best sort of person, and maybe everybody around them is like, oh, this person's like, they're not good for you, or you guys aren't good for each other. And then you guys both heal and level up, and you come together and you show the world that, you know, people can change. You know, you can both heal and come back together. And if this is a new relationship, maybe there's something very distinct about this relationship. The star energy is a very distinct energy. It's very rare energy. So there's something very rare about this connection. And so you need to do the inner healing to break out of that karma, to break out of that curse, so that you guys can show people, hey, you know what? There's no boundaries. There's no walls that separate love. You guys are on a blessed journey. You have a blessed situation. You guys are blessed right now. You're lucky. But you have to do the work, you know. This Gemini angel's making you do that work. All right, so let's get your oracle energy for this week. Smoky quartz, everybody's got that. Everybody's got clearing negativity and cleansing. So you got clearing negativity, all right? Release negativity from within or around you. It's all about releasing negativity, letting go of negative thoughts, negative beliefs that you picked up, trauma to help you survive. You know, if you were in a toxic situation and if somebody was like beating you up, or you grew up in a situation where someone was really toxic and put you down all the time, then you have to cleanse that negativity. You took on those beliefs to survive in that environment, but now that you're not in that environment anymore, you can't take those beliefs with you anymore. You got to shed them all. All right? So this is super positive. I like this. I know you want to be together. I know you guys want to be together. I know you want to be together. But right now, it's about healing right now. And there will be time to be together, and it'll be amazing. All right? I love this reading. Okay, Taurus. You guys are so cute. All right, so I will talk to you guys next time. Toodaloo. Bye.